Oh, is somebody gonna introduce it?
The audio.
The audio.
The audio.
To scream or not to scream?
About the audio?
We'll go with it. All right.
I thought you'd lose the start for good in part 15.
Dot.
He did, but if you remember, his analyst stole the mask. He became 3 dots. Reincarnated. Then after the analyst died in part 26, his butler became 3 dots. Janice briefly before handing the reins to his insurance salesman, Dot, he decided to switch to Geico.
Wow, that's scary.
If we take the mask, will we become Janus then?
That's something only the game designers can answer. Jeez, what were they thinking?
There is no fourth wall.
I think the fourth wall disappeared long ago.
So now we're in some sort of haunted graveyard. Then there's some vampires, and it says RIP on the graveyards. Are you supposed to rip the gravestones apart? Jeez, what were they thinking?
When I was little, I had no idea what that was about, so I would just be like, why does it say that?
Whoa.
You can't even see what happened. I think it might have been like something coming out of its grave and then like making him go back.
So if you run into enemies, you have to go back halfway through the stage. God, get it together, game designers.
I don't know if I can keep that voice up anymore.
Yeah, I know.
So what are the gravestones for exactly?
My guess is
I don't see how they help. And why didn't it knock him back that time?
I think it's if you run into him like front way. Like if you run straight into him, then you can send back. But if you jump on him,
It looks kind of like a bee, but at the same time also it looked like a clown. I didn't see it very well.
I don't know. This game is ridiculous.
Why are we watching again? What did you to Michael to watch this?
Michael!
No, you see me. No, you don't.
Jeez, now you see me. Now you don't. Give it a minute and you won't see me playing this game anymore. Hey Michael, you should grab those stars, so I can say this game is worth 0 stars.
I haven't checked, but is he getting extra lives out of the stars?
Whoa.
No, it's part of the roulette at like the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he only showed it off in like the first video, but there is a
Yeah.
roulette, and you use the stars in exchange for an extra life.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was like for other
There's no way
things
this
though.
is gonna work. Okay.
Ah, the power of love can conquer everything. / Hallmark message.
You know, I've heard a few things about the power of love, but I think I've already made a reference to that. Unless it was in one of the takes that didn't record. Ooh, fourth wall.
What, power glove?
No, the power of love.
You did. I
Power
don't
of
remember
love.
which one it
I
was.
thought you said power glove. I was about to say I made a reference to that in my run of Oracle of Ages.
The power glove is a curious thing. Make one man weep, make another man weep. Make every
The power
man
of
weep.
love is a mysterious thing, and the power glove is a curious thing. Both of which are completely weird. Much like this game.
What is he doing right now?
Oh, hey,
Dying.
look, it's tuba. That tuba reminds me of this game. Both of them just suck. Or both of them blow. Sorry, I used the wrong terminology there.
I think in a way using the wrong terminology was funnier.
Oh, I should do that more often.
Okay, I got this great idea, right? If you
This
put
game
your
just
mouse
reminds me of a
cursor-
vampire. It sucks.
But,
If you put your mouse cursor over where, Michael's left his, it looks like he hasn't left a mouse cursor on the video.
Gosh,
Oh,
I'm
that
really
improves
liking this
experience.
firmware upgrade on the Game Boy, how they decided to add in a cursor.
I'm not quite sure what the Game Boy cursor is used for.
it's just kind of there.
It's used to point yourself to a better game than this.
This game doesn't actually seem that bad.
Are you really going to keep that voice up for all 10 minutes?
It's so hard to tell. Are we gonna keep this game up for another 10 minutes? Gee, I can only hope not. Ah,
So why do they run on the spot before they change?
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Okay. That's a good answer, I suppose. I can't ask for a more honest answer than, I don't know.
I don't know.
what's going on with these blocks?
It's a puzzle.
It's like, that thing you had as a
with
kid
Game
where you
Boy.
have to...
It's the equivalent of little baby Einsteins. I don't know.
It's like that thing when you're a kid where you have like the square peg and the circle peg and you have to get them into the right hole. I was never any good at that.
Did you try fitting the square into the circle?
Yeah, that didn't work so good, but you could get the circle through the square one, okay.
You know, I love how in certain locations it has cameras, others it doesn't.
Yeah.
I
Was
don't-
there one just now or no?
There was one back there.
Is that meant to be water?
Oh wait, we're in a sewer? Man,
Or are
this game
those,
has
like-
surely gone down the drain.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be water.
It's either water or it's small knives.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the tears of all the people who have been playing this game.
I found a camera.
You know what, I am surprised, how quick you can come up with those.
I was impressed by that one. I thought that one was pretty clever. And there goes all the tears. That's because the game went away. Maybe next time on Game Code we can play a better game than this. It's called Animaniacs 2. For the Game Boy Color.
There are actually a good amount of Animaniacs games.
Oh wait, there's more? Oh no!
Like, I think I mentioned before the SNES game, which I reviewed on Game Cola, shameless self-advertising.
Shameless plug, we're so good at these.
They are. But, yeah, there are a lot of different games, for, different consoles. I think the most recent one is actually one for the DS.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. I have to check that out then.
yeah. I kind of wanted to get it, but then I remembered that my,
Oh, it's the exit!
that my DS is not working well, so. Sadly, I cannot play it.
Okay.
So
That's
now you have to
ridiculous.
fight against this vampire. His weakness is falling down. I guess the game designers thought that gravity was OP.
As long as vampires don't fly, it's cool, I guess. Or
Yeah, he
teleport.
doesn't seem to really fly. Oh, wait.
He's
That was-
jumping.
Yeah, that was more of a fancy jump.
Michael! No!
Oh!
And there you go,
What are you
Wacko
doing?
just lost his head. Maybe it's symbolic of losing our mind by playing this game.
I would have a go at that voice, but I'm afraid I'd mess it up. Then I'd sound really stupid.
Oh, it's okay. We're not being judgmental here. If we were being judgmental, we'd probably stop playing this game by now.
He lost his head. Maybe that's because the developers should have had their own heads cut off.
This gives a whole new definition to putting the game on the cutting block.
And then he became
Then he
Jason.
turns into a cocoon.
It did look like a cocoon.
Next thing you know, he's gonna evolve into a Butterfree. Then we're gonna get on to a better game.
Oh, geez.
And now you're doing a crazy little dance because the stage is now over. Thank God. Ah.